Good afternoon, Pisces. I have a collective reading for you from Spirit. Before we begin, please be aware that since this is a collective reading, it will not resonate with each person that watches the video. So please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. Also, this is a timeless video, so it's not important if you see it close to the time it was created, but more important, if Spirit gives you an intuitive nudge, then there is a message in the video for you. Now, one of the main themes I asked Spirit to share with you what was important for the Pisces collective, and I got the card of memory. And what this particular card, I believe, is saying is that at this time, I think it's very important that the memories that you keep them as accurately as you can and be selective about the type of memories that you're holding on to. I think some in the collective are not seeing some of the bad times that happened, and as such, it's making it more difficult for them to move on from a very toxic situation. So Spirit is saying, I believe, just be selective about the memories you have. And, sometimes things can distort the actual details of what happened. So just be clear about what happened, and then just be selective of the memories that you keep. Now, I do start off with the Three of Swords, so I'm sorry to see that. That means that someone has suffered a great pain recently. But what encourages me is the Ace of Wands is next to it, so I show that there is a desire for a fresh, new, passionate start. Judgment follows the Ace of Wands. Judgment is the reconciliation of previous behaviors and actions. So things are being balanced out. Now, there is some kind of fast communication back and forth between you and another person. The Eight of Wands is upright. And then we have, this is the Queen of Pentacles perpendicular, and we have the Queen of Cups upright, followed by the Ace of Pentacles. So I see this, that there was communication with a person, I believe, that holds the energy of the Queen of Cups and Queen of Pentacles perpendicular, which to me means when the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse in this situation, to me that would mean someone who does not have a moral compass, someone that might even do some illegal things in order to reach their goal, someone that was maybe selfish and not willing to share what they have. So I see with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse that this person offering this love with this communication, that there was a refusal. And this is a great loss for the person, because the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is a huge loss. It really is. And it's caused someone to go into hermit mode at this time. Now, I do see a few things, Pisces. Again, I always say don't be afraid, but just simply be aware and be cautious. But I do see a few things that really have me concerned. I show that there's a person who is very deceitful around you, and someone that would basically want to win at any cost. I show those cards followed by the Knight of Swords in reverse. So there may be someone with a very sudden movement towards you, perhaps someone, again, a fast movement that you didn't see coming. That's followed by the Three of Wands. And for some reason, I'm getting the feeling that that Knight of Swords might even involve some kind of police having to come in, suddenly to break up whatever this situation is. Even though you have tried to remove yourself, from the fray, it seems like somehow you're going to get involved in it. I also show over here, there's a card, Friends, that is in reverse next to Fear. So I think that some of you, there's a friend of yours actually that you're fearing at this time. But again, be aware that I have two cards about spiritual protection. Now, I would say, as always, you need to use common sense, and Spirit wants you to do your part as well. But Spirit definitely does have additional protection for you at this time in helping you to move past this toxic relationship. And I think with the Three of Wands there is going to be there's going to be either a sudden arrival or a sudden departure of some kind. Spirit is saying the best advice at this time is to go with the flow. And you do have a mission here, Pisces. You have a mission on Earth for many in the collective, and this is basically as a healer. And so Spirit is saying that in order for this to happen, you're going to need to give it to the universe, go with the flow, so that this gift can be developed and shared with others. Now, these two cards were actually in reverse. This one is Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. So I think there are some that are just not tapping into that inner source as in their divine feminine energy at this time. So something to look into. This was also in reverse, Power of the Divine Masculine. This is a very action-oriented card. So perhaps some of you are not making any forward movement at this time. So those are energies that I believe eventually will change. The other thing that struck me about these cards is we have 5, 8, 9, 10. Now, 5 is a number of change, expect the unexpected. And so then we follow 8, 9, 10. So we're basically coming to the completion of a cycle. I also see that confirmed for many of you because there's a breakup here. So there's a toxic relationship, Pisces, that spirit, oh wait, this is the third card. This is the third card, Pisces, of divine intervention. We have it here. We have angelic protection here. We have Archangel Michael here. Wow. Wow. Spirit has got your back for sure. Divine intervention. Because someone has been evolving. They've been going through a spiritual awakening. And that spiritual awakening, they realize that this person is not for them at this time. It's not for their highest good. And so there was a breakup. And I believe this person either is a musician or has been using music to do some healing with. But Spirit is saying that there is going to be another meeting that's going to happen with a person. I believe it's this friend that you have some concerns about their behavior, because storm warning is here. So again, just be aware and realize that Spirit really, there's a lot of angels around you. Just do your part. Be safe. Be aware of your situation. But do be aware that there is someone that I don't like, kind of what I'm feeling here. This person doesn't have good intentions. Many of you are having to recover from trauma and wounds that you have suffered through that 3 of Swords. But Spirit is saying in order for you to move forward, you're going to need to purge and cleanse. There is some mental clutter that many of you are experiencing at this time. And you're going to need to move into your soul's purpose. Again, going into this wisdom of the divine feminine and the power of the divine masculine. That energy is going to need to be flipped the other way so that it's flowing in order for you to move forward in your soul's purpose. You are recovering at this time, Pisces, many of you, so bravo. Bravo for that, definitely. Consult with your spirit guides and angels. They're saying that they're here. All you need to do is to contact them. They will guide you on your journey. Many are on the road to achieving your full potential and understanding your core strengths and using them to your advantage. Right now, though, there may be kind of some stagnancy going on at this time, and it's just saying that, just let things be. There may be things that Spirit is doing on your behalf, even if you can't see it happening right now. So it may seem like there's a void and everything is kind of not moving, but there are things being done on your behalf. There's also many of you who are going through a soul alignment, where it's an integration of yourself and your soul's purpose. And so we go back to living your soul's purpose, and we talk about soul alignment, and we talk about Star Child and Here to Heal. So definitely many of you, this is coming into play. Now, we have a card of Rat here. So again, that plays in with that Fear and Friends in Reverse card. So just be aware. Use that wonderful intuition that you have, Pisces. It will help you out every time. The Spirit is saying nothing is set in stone, but this is a time for healing. And this is the second card that I see for healing, and I then have the Star as a clarifier above healing even. So there's a great deal of healing taking place, which is very necessary. Spirit is saying, though, at this time, don't make any movement. Do not make the first move. Just sit tight for a little bit. Again, we're in that void period right now. But there are many of you who are either too much practical or too much spiritual right now, and Spirit's saying it's important for you to balance that out. I think in particular, Spirit is giving you protection in the evening when you sleep, because I have the Witch card and I have a Moon card right here. Also, this person, this toxic relationship, they are going to be making a return. They're going to want to work things out. Really, their objective with you, unfortunately, Pisces, is that this person just wants you for money. They possibly have tried to alter powers, the energy in such a way that's not allowing for the energy to flow properly, or to the universe to do as it does in divine time, in the way that the universe deems as fair and just. So they're trying to take that into their own hands and change it. But we do have the card of karma, or I'm sorry, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is here. So things are changing, and you notice it landed right on top of divine intervention. This is the universe stepping in and saying, that's enough. That's enough. This is going to stop. And I believe the person that was you were in, again, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but for the people that resonate with this, I believe that person holds a strong Scorpio energy. And I believe that they're going to come across like they love you, but they really don't. I think this person also might have some kind of an addiction, possibly a drinking problem at this time, but they are most definitely toxic. And it would be to your benefit to avoid it, to cut that cord and move. Keep doing your spiritual awakening. Use the music for healing, or however you heal best. Because if you do, you're going to have a wonderful future. The sun is here. We have horseshoe, which is good luck. We have another reference with a clarifier to make sure that you go with the flow, Pisces. Very important. Some out there, this will be an affirmation for them. It doesn't have to be for everyone. Again, it does not mean it is not your reading if this doesn't resonate with you. But some of you, there is an older man involved. There's dealings or relationship with an older man. And there's someone who thinks very highly. They're very highly thought of. Spirit is also saying, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Many of you are going through a metamorphosis right now. You're having to heal some family issues. And Spirit is saying that you will receive your guidance if you just tap in and start trying to work on your chakras, keeping everything balanced, and then to activate your crown chakra, that things are going to fall into place and you're going to get the guidance that you need. Now, I do show that someone, again, I have a second confirmation, Knight of Swords. That's either the police or someone coming very quickly. Almost in a crazy way, just erratically, not thinking things through. Because I have the running or avoidance card in reverse next to retaliation. And then on this was perpendicular to these cards. So it doesn't have to mean a marriage, but you broke up with someone. There's a second reference to a breakup. You broke up with someone, Pisces, who is planning on retaliating. And that's where I think that fear comes from. So again, we've got our Archangel Michael here, and Archangel Michael, this card landed right next to it. You're in a lockbox. Archangel Michael has got your back. Again, use common sense, do your part, but Spirit definitely has you protected. And I believe because you're coming into a twin flame union, because that landed here, there is going to be a reconciliation for many of you in the collective. And Spirit is saying there are some of you who may be inclined to become a writer. And so you might be wise to start a journal of some things, this phase that you're going through in life. There's another card of threatened. So there may be someone, again, the retaliation, that they plan something that is not for everyone's highest good. However, there is still going to be an offer, a proposal, a commitment, followed by a vacation or an escapade, getting away for a bit. There's going to be a change of location for many of you in the collective. However, the divine masculine in particular, there is some scare, there's some fear here. And again, I show that up here. The storm warning next to the fear card. Just be aware. And again, pray for guidance from your angels, to lead you the right way, for the guidance that you're needing. That's always the best advice I can give anyone before a tarot reading or anything else, is to really work on your connection with Spirit, and it will pull you through every time and give you all the information you need. So Pisces, I'm so sorry this has some situations in there that are certainly not what we would want. But I know you will rise above it, and I know you will shine, and you will be that healer that you're meant to be. So blessings to you all. Stay safe, be kind, and shine bright, my friends.